All right, you guys. So I'm gonna answer this week's question, which, by the way, love the discussion it sparked, and I was pleasantly surprised to see the discussion get so lively, and hearing from different perspectives. And I'm looking to continue the trend with these opinion questions because I think that the answers can be really interesting. So you can expect another opinion question on Tuesday or Monday when I present it. So what do I think about this? If I could, would I make the whole world speak only one language? If I had that power, would I use it? Would I act on it? My answer is I would choose not to use that power because I think that the spice of life is, no, rather, like the other way around. Variety is the spice of life. That's a saying, that's a fixed expression. Variety is the spice of life. And I agree with it. I think that in variety, we find beauty, we find different perspectives, we find inspiration, and different ways of seeing reality, perceiving reality, experiencing the world. And I think the most positive things emerge out of different perspectives. And we have the best things emerging out of those different ways to see the world. And when these best ideas emerge, they tend to tangle up and create great new things. And one of the reasons why I think we've been so successful as a species is because we've been able to source from so many different perspectives and places, and the fact that we've gone to so many different, like evolved in so many different geographical places in the world that has feed this sense of variety. If we had all stayed in one place, in one single geographical location, things would not be so varied or so different. But it's a welcome difference. It's something that we can and should embrace. Of course, that's not being questioned in our discussion here, but it's just something that I just want to say. And so I think that in our good intentioned effort to make the world speak one language, I think we would standardize everything and we would kill all the different, everything that's a bit different or that's a bit unique in the name of unity, and we would just make everything regular. And that would be one of the unwanted consequences of doing that. And it's not something that we would really want to, but I think that is what would happen if we all of a sudden made the whole world speak only one language. And but I get this sentiment though of like doing this in the name of unity, perhaps in the name of trade or easier travel, convenience. But I think that, well, first of all, trade. I think yes, there's the language barrier, but I think we've long overcome that. And at the end, like the language of money has reigned supreme. And when two parties wanted to do business with one another, they did it, regardless of whether they spoke Russian or French or Japanese or English. They did it because they all were interested in that one single language of money, and they could do it. So it's not gonna make a huge difference, I think. And travel, for example, yes, it would be lovely to go to a faraway place and not have the problem of language. But the reason why we would want to go to, say, Japan, I think one of the most attractive reasons why we would want to go there is because it's different, it's unique, and it's different from the place that we come from. And well, guess what? The language is also one of the things that is different, and that's what makes that place so interesting. And the good thing is we're discussing this in English, in a language that is not our first language, which already puts us in a place where we can do that and we can rely on English to be able to do that, and we can connect with people who have also put in the work to step up and really connect with this energy of people from all different parts of the world wanting to connect and exchange ideas and interact with one another. Of course, 99% of the world, or I don't know if that's a number, but a lot of people would be left out. But the reason is why that is that they can't connect with people that speak English, because they never really wanted to put in the work. They never chose to speak the language that everyone is speaking, so that communication is possible among people from different places. So you're only going to be connecting with the people that want to do it, which is great because they've put in the work and now they deserve it. It's something that you earn. The ability to communicate with people from other places, other countries where they speak different languages, is something that you have to earn. It's not something that you're gifted or you just are born with it. Because, well, variety, and you have to really tune into the same channel, which in this case is English, so that communication is possible, right? So, well, great ideas have been discussed in the community this week, and I'm very happy about it. So as I said, I'll continue with the trend of opinion questions, and yeah, hopefully it's gonna replicate this fantastic discussion that was, sparked with this question. Anyway, thank you for listening, and I'll see you soon. Take care.